Now, wherever you live, you should have wildlife somewhere nearby, whether you live in the country, in a town, or even our biggest cities. If you're lucky enough to have a garden, of course, there's going to be plenty of wildlife. If not, well, you've always got your local park, local woodland, even the local cemetery. They're all brilliant places to go and watch wildlife. You may well come across things like hedgehogs, if you're lucky, foxes, badgers. In your garden, there are going to be plenty of birds, of course, things like robins, blue tits, blackbirds, maybe even a great spotted woodpecker, if you're lucky. In a pond, you'll find frogs, toads, newts, maybe even small fish. And there are lots of things we can all do to help our wildlife. You can put up boxes, not just nesting boxes for the birds, but you can put out boxes for hedgehogs, you can put out boxes for bees as well these days. In the winter, put up a bird table and put out food and water for the birds and for the animals. And if you can, create a little pond. Ponds are brilliant. They are packed full of all kinds of wildlife, and you may well get frogs, toads and newts coming into your garden. Now, why is this wildlife so important? Well, it's important because it provides us with entertainment. It's much richer a life full of wildlife, but best of all, if you've got plenty of wildlife around you, it shows that you're living in a healthy environment. And of course, it's a healthy environment. It's going to be so much better for you as well. There are plenty of books out there that can help you get to know the natural world. There's a wonderful story called Tidy. Books like We're Going on a Bear Hunt, My Adventure Field Guide, and Wild Facts About Nature. The Summer Reading Challenge is brought to you in conjunction with WWF, and they do fantastic work all over the world looking after endangered wildlife. So get yourself down to the local library, take part in the Summer Reading Challenge and become a Wild World hero.